Did you run into Ato and his people? I'm sure he didn't give you a warm welcome as a priest of Kaladin. Many years have passed since the last war between the two tribes, but the hostility is not forgotten. After all, the two tribes' beliefs about Kalar keep them in irreconcilable conflict. The Vidarans use Kalar almost all the time, not just for fighting. But in the eyes, only a few clerics can use it on a limited basis, and only with the permission of the Nameless Goddess.
Nameless Goddess? Is that the god the Kaladanians believe in?
That's right. She is their supreme deity. They believe that Kalar and everything else in the world is her creation. Ordinary people of flesh and blood, whether Vidaran or Kaladanian, must not taint the sacred Kalar. To do so is considered blasphemy. Ato and the others are preparing the annual prayer ritual. It's the most important religious event for Kaladanians, when they pray for good weather in the coming year. The ceremony is the only time of year when they take out their most holy relic, which is usually kept hidden away. That relic is the Kalar heart. That's why they've been particularly vigilant of late.
It's understandable that they're worried about the theft of their Kalar heart. That calls for extra vigilance. But Kalar is a natural thing. It certainly isn't created by any god. No rational Vidaran would believe that.
Maybe you're right. But I have both Vidaran and Kaladanian blood, so I can't easily dismiss her existence with rationality.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I'm saying that...
Don't worry. As a bicultural individual, I'm used to it. What I'm trying to say is that I know the Nameless Goddess worshipped by the Kaladanians does exist, even if she's not necessarily the creator of Kalar.
She exists? How can you be so sure?
Because I've seen her with my own eyes.
You've seen her?
Yes. I once saw the figure of the Nameless Goddess in an old, abandoned temple. She looks both Vidaran and Kaladanian. Perhaps she looked...
Are you sure that it wasn't a dream? Or an illusion?
I was in a terrible state at the time. But I'm sure it wasn't a dream, much less an illusion. But it's a long story. Let's focus on the issue at hand. The Kalar heart is what you should be most concerned about right now. I'm prepared to be your guide. After all, you saved my life and helped me to retrieve my dagger, which is my most prized possession. It was left to me by a dear friend who passed away. I'll help you, but I'll need some time to get ready.
What do you think? Are you convinced of what a good forge can do? Haha, I knew it. Alright, let's complete the rest of your armor. You have to protect yourself before you can defend others.
Looks like you're ready to go, Hunter. But if you don't mind, give me a bit more time. It won't hurt to explore the outskirts of the forest first. It's never a good idea to just rush right into the heart of the forest. I'm guessing that your Kalar medium friend has come up empty so far? That is likely due to interference from the bile roaches. The beasts release Kalar when they breed, seek a mate, and hunt. It disrupts a Kalar medium's perception. If you want her to successfully locate the heart's location, then you should probably get rid of that roach first. That bug is cunning, lethal, and well camouflaged. But if you capture its roachlings, which are much easier to deal with, you may be able to draw it out. Use meat to bait the roachlings. They can't resist it. Here, roachling babies. Time to eat. Whoa, it looks pretty riled up. sure do that must have hurt! Come on! It's not over yet!
Great job. It looks like we got rid of all of them. But the beasts we'll be facing next will be stronger than these bile roaches. It'd be good to talk to the equipment artisans about enhancing your equipment.
I still can't perceive the heart. All I feel are a few subtle Calar fluctuations. Never mind. Let's keep exploring. What's this symbol? It appears to be drawn with spores. That's right. They're just like the Calor-contaminated spores we found in Vitorin. There are spores here too. We're getting closer to the truth.
These people have gone too far down the road of madness. Eventually, this madness will consume. Greetings, Outlander. I am Zatu, leader of the Hawkwolf clan. I am descended from both sky and land. I've heard legends of your people, and stories of your ancestors. Our people were first to inhabit this forest, long before the arrival of the Caledonians. For many years, we lived in peace with them. We do not interact with each other, nor do we violate each other's territories, but their religious zealots have upset this balance recently. They have left marks of desecration in our territory, as they have sought to learn how to manipulate monsters. No matter, Outlander. If they are also your enemy, you must be especially careful. They have many weapons, not only slashers. I must keep tracking them. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to fight side by side one day.
Found any clues? Tell me everything you know. You had a direct encounter with the Adventists?
Yes, they are all crazed. They not only perform human sacrifices, they also use those weird spores to control the beasts. In my eyes, they're no better than the monsters themselves. They're totally irrational.
Though I do not agree with their methods, the Adventists aren't monsters. In fact, many of them were just ordinary Caledonians living ordinary lives. They weren't so It was a tragic fate that led them astray. Many of them suffered terrible misfortune and tragic loss. That's why they pin all their hopes on summoning the goddess.
Is that why they're willing to sacrifice their own lives?
Indeed. The sacrificial ritual also offers a kind of atonement.
Atonement?
I once had a conversation with an Adventist who had volunteered for the sacrifice. He had committed unforgivable sins, and his mistakes had caused the death of many people. His life had become a nightmare. He sacrificed his life as a prayer to the goddess, and to borrow her power for his redemption. Such beliefs allow them to be manipulated by the higher-ups in the Adventists.
It's ridiculous! Whether or not the goddess exists, it is the ultimate sign of weakness. Blind sacrifice doesn't bring anything back. Throwing away your life isn't noble, nor does it atone for past sins. There's no point in dwelling on the past.
But if you deny the past, isn't it the same as denying yourself?
I don't see it that way. Each thing that has happened in the past is like a single drop of water in the sea of memories. As long as you're alive, you must look to the future, no matter what you've lost in the past.
If one day you lose something that you truly care about, you may see things differently.
No matter what I lose, I won't become a coward.
Enough! This conversation ends now. It is not possible or necessary to reach a consensus.
Maybe you're right.
I think you're talking too much.